Hello everybody, what is popping? OPPop29 here, December 19th, 2014, Zero Day. It's not really that much of a surprise exactly where Zero is in the tower, as you can tell. But let's head on over to him, see what he has for us today. Now, I know that Zero has something fancy for the Warlocks, something not so fancy for the Hunters and Titans though. Let's just see what he has. Hello, sir. Let me squeeze myself in here. Okay, so look at that. Today, for the Titans, Zero has Ruin Wings again, same as last week. Now, Ruin Wings may not be the best Titan exotic. They are class neutral, so that is good. Doesn't matter if you're a striker or a defender for these. The upgrade, however, does seem to be broken. Usually when I put these on, I don't see that much of a change in the drop of heavy ammo. It may just be me, may just be something else. Hopefully Bungie will shed some light on that. Definitely worth a buy if you need your first exotic or if you're a collector. These are very nice looking gauntlets, and sometimes they pull through when you need them to. So if you're a Titan and you want the Ruin Wings, go ahead and pick them up if you have the coin. If you don't really need them, go ahead and pass over them. It's not necessary. For Hunters, we have the Knucklehead radar. Now, if you're a hunter and you like to play in the PvP, which, let's face it, it's kind of what the hunter class was made for, go ahead and pick up this exotic. It's not as good as the Achlorophage symbiote, but if you like to constantly have your radar up no matter what, this is definitely worth a buy. It gives you great situational awareness, and you can match it with weapons like Patience and Time, and other heavy weapons that you can get that will give you the third eye perk. So, hunters, it's not the best exotic. If you want to pick it up, go ahead. Again, like the Ruin Wings, it's passable. Lastly, we have the Warlocks. Not the Void Fey investments, not the Sunbreakers, not good for people that don't have the expansion. Claws of the Ahamkara. Now, this upgrade, if you're a Sunsinger, works wonders. Everyone knows that Sunsingers have one-shot melees. This one will give you 2 one-shot melees. So definitely, if you're a Sunsinger, go ahead and pick these up. It's something new. It's not the Void Fang, it's not the Sunbreaker, so it's something new. It's something refreshing. And frankly, it's something a little bit more powerful, especially than the Sunbreakers. If you need exotic gauntlets, if you're a collector, if you want them, go ahead and pick these up. They offer discipline and strength, and they offer pretty good stats of each. So it's definitely worth a little bit of a buy. Today's weapon is the wonderful Patience and Time. Patience and Time is a very solid choice for both PvP and PvE players, though it is more valuable in PvP. This weapon's third eye upgrade is upgraded very early on in the skill tree, and this allows your radar to remain active while aiming down the sights, a must for any PvP sniper, and it's also very good for PvE. In this weapon's second skill tree, we have Fitted Stock, which seems to clash with CQB Ballistics, given that they both fully upgrade this weapon's stability. So, it would be wise to use CQB Ballistics paired with the Field Scout upgrade, so you can have the stability and the maximum magazine size. Patience and Time upgrade will camouflage the player after aiming down the sights for long enough. About 4 to 5 seconds will give you active camouflage. This is great for taking out any unknowing players in PvP, and is also very good for remaining stealthy in PvE. Patience and Time is a solid buy, especially if you like exotic sniper rifles. And here we have exotic shards and exotic helmet engrams, always worth a little bit of a buy if you want to gamble. For the upgrades, Hunters, you get the Crested Alpha Lupi and Lucky Raspberry. Hunter chest exotics aren't the best exotics for their armor. I'd much rather go for a helmet. The Crest of Alpha Lupi is very good for 3v3 PvPers or for anyone that likes to run strikes. It lets you upgrade your teammates a little bit faster. Lucky Raspberry, not the best choice for hunters. Its sole upgrade is to increase the range of arc grenade. Not the best. Crest of Alpha Lupi, and no backup plans for Titans. Again, Crest of Alpha Lupi, if you're a 3v3 PvP Titan, go ahead and pick it up. It's worth the buy, especially if you're a team player. It looks nice, and Titans can spawn orbs very well. No backup plans. Great for solo play. Also great if you want to customize your class to maximize the effect of your Force Bearer for either duration or orb spawning. Again, not the best Titan exotic. Definitely a pass if you don't like to play solo, if you don't like to play defender, or if you have any other better exotic. Ruin Wings could be a very good substitute for no backup plans, however none of these exotics should be on the top of any Titans list. Not right now. For Warlocks, we have two very good exotics for Sunsingers. Heart of the Toxic Fire and Sunbreakers are very, very good exotics for Warlocks, especially Sunsingers. Heart of the Toxic Fire is an amazing Sunsinger specific exotic. If you like spamming your grenades, this is definitely a must. Throwing out at least 9 grenades per radiance is phenomenal in PvE and PvP. We also have, for Sunsinger Warlocks, the Sunbreaker Gauntlets. Honestly, if you are a Warlock and you have not yet picked up these gauntlets, there's not much I can say for you. Moving on to weapons. MIDA Milt-Tool is a very, very good exotic scout rifle. The only exotic scout rifle in the game right now. However, it is still a solid choice. Third Eye is great for anyone in PvP. And the MIDA Milt-Tool upgrade alongside the lightweight perk given in the second skill tree is phenomenal for anyone that wants to move around and just dart from side to side in PvP. No one ever expects a Titan to move at the same speed as a hunter in PvP, yet this weapon allows you to do just that. Moving on to the next upgrade for weapons, we have Thorn. Thorn was available last week as well, and I really hope we're not going to continually see this weapon up here on this chart. However, in the last exotic buff update, Thorn became a very big player in both PvE and PvP. Mark of the Devourer allows for great damage over time in PvE and also in PvP. Definitely worth an upgrade. Universal Remote is not the best exotic out there. Any exotic that serves as a secondary weapon but can be put in the primary slot usually does not contain that much ammo, so it is very bad for PvE. And honestly, I have upgraded legendary shotguns that can shoot farther and more accurately than the Universal Remote, which is sad given that its specific upgrade is that it increases range and precision damage when aiming down the sights. Not a very good exotic, more of a trophy. Plan C is definitely worth an upgrade. I picked one of these up from the Nightfall, and with the increased damage, Plan C is a monster. It saves your hide in PvE and PvP. The specific upgrade for it is amazing for turning on players that are coming up behind you and leaving them with their jaw on the ground. They will not expect for you to charge this weapon up so quickly. Definitely worth an upgrade, especially for anyone looking forward to Arcburn Nightfall or weekly heroic missions. Super good advice. Everyone knows that super good advice is not a super good weapon. See what I did there? That was a pun. I try to be funny. Super good advice offers crowd control, and its upgrade, let's be honest, though it does return most of your missed shots back into the magazine, if you missed all of those shots, you're probably dead anyway. More of a trophy weapon just like the universal remote, I wouldn't upgrade it. Truth rocket launcher. A little bit upset that Yellowhorn isn't in this spot, but Truth is still a very, very good exotic rocket launcher. The upgrade, horseshoes and grenades, very, very good for taking out crowds of enemies. You don't really necessarily need to hit the enemy or the ground around the enemy. Just shoot it in their general direction and it will explode, taking out a bunch of them in an air burst explosion. Very good for crowd control, and very good for taking out higher ranked enemies like Minotaurs or Knights. The Prototype Truth Seeker upgrade is phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. I remember being taken out by Truth in PvP. I thought someone hit me with the Predator Strike from Call of Duty. I was just running around minding my own business when a rocket came soaring from the heavens, ending my short life. If you want Truth, if you want to upgrade Truth, it's a very understated weapon. Go ahead and upgrade it. I probably will too. For the PlayStation players, we have the wonderful Monte Carlo. Seems like Monte Carlo is a little bit of a love-hate relationship between players. I love it. Most of the people that I speak to hate it. Monte Carlo is a very, very versatile weapon. The hipfire upgrade allows you to spray enemies in PvE. It's always a lifesaver. The Monte Carlo method upgrade is perfect for anyone that wants to max out their intellect discipline build on their armor, because this will allow you to pick up the slack for your melee. Not only does this decrease the amount that it cools down, it will also most likely automatically refill your melee. Monte Carlo is an amazing weapon. It is very versatile, great for anyone that wants to surprise people at longer range in PvP, given that it has Ascended perk. Very, very good weapon for PvE. On to the Curios, we have Shotgun Telemetry, Sniper Rifle Telemetry, and Rocket Launcher Telemetry. Good for upgrading any of the exotics above. Shotgun for Universal Remote. Don't know really why you would want to upgrade the Universal Remote, but if you do, go ahead and use it. Sniper Rifle for the Patience and Time. If you were to purchase Patience and Time, make sure you pick up one of these as well. And Rocket Launcher for Truth. Again, using any of these when you trade in any bounties or when you do any strikes or even patrol missions out in patrol, these will help you level up fast. Lastly, for the Sparrow, we have Plasma Drive and Emerald Coil. Remember to upgrade any blue or rare quality Sparrow with these to make them legendary and give them that nice little custom colored contrail in the back. Lastly, we have Heavy Ammo Synthesis. This one strange coin buys you 5 from 0, or you can go to the gunsmith and buy 1 Heavy Ammo Synthesis for 950 Glimmer. Your choice. This was your December 19th, 2014. I hope you guys have a very good day shopping. I will catch you all in the next one.